There is a whole lot of international flair inside the squared circle for tonight's Generation Championship Wrestling Women's Championship match. The challenger, of course, from Cairo, Egypt, and our champion, Queen Aminata, both ladies from the continent of Africa, different countries, but representing internationally very, very well. And this should be a hard-hitting contest if it is anything like any other match we have seen from Queen Aminata here at GCW. Referee Chelsea Durden has the honors and the privilege of calling this match, and you gotta believe, as a competitor here with us here in GCW and other shows, that she is going to be really watching the action here. I know that she has her sights set on collecting some gold herself. I'm not sure she really was ready for everything that Sahara just had for her there, but nevertheless, she's finding out that both competitors are ready. She thinks that they're ready to go. Calls for the bell, and we are officially underway. Once again, welcome to the Love of Wrestling 3. This is here in Sanford, Florida. CrossFit Exalted. My name is the young Professor Matt Grafer. I'll be calling the action for you here. This crowd quieting down. Bowing to the Queen. Bowing to the Queen is the challenger, Sahara, showing some reverence for our champion. A bow from the champion, immediately followed up with a sign of disrespect that slapped straight across the face from Queen Aminata. Strong snapmare takeover. That kick connects. There goes Queen Aminata off the ropes. Oh, wait a minute, went for another kick. Gets rolled up instead. Rolls right on through, though, comes the Queen. But she gets a sharp right hand right across the mouth from Sahara Seven. Snapmare from Sahara now. Off the rope. She goes at a kick. Both women now showing off that they have studied one another's maneuvers. And they're not afraid to use them. The champion retreating into the corner now, trying to gather herself. We have seen Queen Aminata go to many a war. Many, many times over. Queen Aminata now circling Sahara 7. Queen Aminata collected the GCW Women's Championship back in December at our inaugural Diamond Cup event. Some of the finest women's professional wrestlers in the entire world were in attendance, and in that tournament, Queen Aminata outlasted them all, knocking off Tesha Price, who now finds herself frequently on AEW Dark. She also, in the very end of the night, in the finals, after defeating Shaul Guerrero, she squared off against Sky Blue, who we saw here earlier this evening, and they had quite the battle themselves. Queen Aminata last time squared off against Ray Lynn in a very hard-hitting contest for the Legend of the Medallion just a couple months ago. And here tonight, putting the gold on the line once again, this time against Sahara, grabbing herself a front row seat. Champion's advantage here. She cannot lose that title by countout. So it is really up to the challenger to give chase and make it happen for herself if she's looking to pick up a victory here tonight and become the new GCW Women's Champ. But speaking of champs, there goes Queen Aminata, throwing caution to the wind and a violent suicide dive right out onto the floor. She collided hard with the challenger. Both women going down here. The champion back to her feet first, but you can tell already that high-risk maneuver has taken a toll on the champion before we're even really out of the gate here. She holds up the challenger. Oh, massive overhand chop up to the chest of Sahara. Queen Aminata being methodical in her approach here, but the challenger strikes back with a chop of her own. Leaves the champ reeling. Forearm shots from Queen Aminata, incapacitating the challenger. Rolls her back into the ring. Now the champion having a few words with some of the fans here in the front row. Sahara still clutching her chest after that shot. And I think Queen Aminata might be hanging onto her chin after catching a forearm like that. You know, this is something that we are quickly becoming known for here with Generation Championship Wrestling. Cover there from Queen Aminata is the hard-hitting matches that we have here every single time we put on an event with Generation Championship Wrestling. Our women's matches are some of the hardest hitting, in-your-face, smash-mouth displays of athleticism that you will ever see. And I will put that up against any brand at any show, anywhere. And I'm not just telling you that because they're paying me, folks. I'm telling you because I watch this month in and month out. I have the pleasure and the privilege of calling the action here. And Queen Aminata and whoever she's in there with come to swing for the fences. And you're seeing that here tonight with her and Sahara. A modified Rings of Saturn now from Queen Aminata. And there she goes, continuing to wrench away at the challenger. Referee Chelsea Durden getting a stiff talking to from our champion. She apologizes before some vicious kicks to the ribs and the core of Sahara. A stunner across the second rope. Jack in the throat of Sahara. Now Queen Aminata continues to pursue the challenger. Aminata goes for that Irish whip. Counter now from Sahara. Comes in hot with a big splash in the corner. Sahara trying to use a little bit extra momentum here. Now the posing for the crowd took a little bit of time away from punishing the champion, and that's coming back to bite her almost immediately. Queen Aminata, another big snapmare out of the corner. Oh, big falling forearm strike from Queen Aminata. Covers the challenger, gonna retain. Not quite. Sahara barely gets that shoulder up, and I mean barely. In fact, I know I'm a little further away than Chelsea's, but I would dare say that those shoulders remain down. Nevertheless, this matchup continues. A couple of shots now from Sahara. Sahara off the ropes, gets caught, drop toe hold, gets sent right into the second rope. And Queen Aminata. Huge kick from Queen Aminata right across the back of the head and sends the challenger slumping to the mat. Confident cover. Not enough to put away the champ. Now, I don't know if she should be yelling at Chelsea Durden for that. I mean, I'll give our champion a whole heck of a lot of credit, and she deserves every bit of it, but when you cover someone like that, you can't expect to put them away quite so easily. The champ going right back to work here, stomping away. The challenger, unwisely, I would say, egging her on, and look at this. A little more taunting from Queen Aminata, using the rope. Oh, she misses there. Big tackle in the corner from Sahara. There's a whole lot of rump smacking going on in this match. And it's getting used now to punish Queen Aminata, along with a falling forearm shot with a whole heck of a lot of momentum behind it. Sahara drags out Queen Aminata. Cover. The champ kicks out. This one continues. Sahara pulling her hair back, now grabbing the champion. She's got her hooked up, side headlock now. Looks like she's got, oh, wait a minute. It looks like she's going for some kind of fisherman suplex, but instead the inside cradle. Kick to the midsection from the challenger. Looking for that suplex again, perhaps. Up and over. Nice suplex from Sahara. Sahara goes for the cover, hooks the leg, but Queen Aminata powers out of it. The champion on all fours trying to get herself back into this thing, but the challenger can smell blood in the water. Things are going her way at the current time. She's just going to stay on top of her. So if you give Queen Aminata an opportunity, she's going to take it. But that's a good way to take any of that away from her. That knee straight to the face. New champion here. Oh, not quite. Aminata barely, and I mean barely, kicks out. This crowd is getting into things here. And who can blame them? Again, that smash mouth, hard-hitting offense that we are used to seeing, especially in our GCW Women's Championship matches, is not disappointing once again here tonight. Some disrespect now for the Queen from the hands of the challenger as she continues to push her square in the face. Queen Aminata not taking kindly to that, and she is launching some big forearms with a little trash talk to back them up. Queen Aminata off the ropes. Wait a minute. Had to duck a clothesline attempt from the challenger. Queen follows her up, swings her around, short arm kick, catches her. A flatliner, back into another submission. Continue to tear at the shoulder of Sahara Seven. The damn daughter of Anubis. Writhing in pain and agony. It's a long flight back home to Cairo, Egypt. It's even longer when you're not bringing home the gold. Egypt known for its many treasures, for its treasure troves of gold. Sahara trying to add to that here tonight by taking home the GCW gold, but not quite yet. At least she stays in it by breaking up the submission attempt from Queen Aminata. Queen Aminata now measuring the challenger, trying to figure out what should be the approach here in order to effectively put her away and retain that championship. Queen Aminata looking for that swinging neck breaker from the fisherman's position. Not quite. Sahara with that kick to the midsection hooks her up. A famouser from Sahara 7 covers the champ. New champ. Oh, Queen Aminata kicks out. That right shoulder coming off the mat just in the nick of time. After all the matches we've watched here tonight, this is the first "This is awesome" chant, and I am inclined to agree. This is what we come to expect from Queen Aminata matches and from all of our women's division matches. Oh, look at this. Sahara's got her hooked up into a DDT. Violent impact. Down goes the champion. Wait a minute. I thought she was going to go for the cover here. Instead, repositioning Queen Aminata into a facing up position, a prone position. Sorry, I should say a supinated position. Not everybody enjoys when the professor gets a little bit technical with the terminology, but I want to be correct here, and that's a position she needs to be in. If the challenger's going to go upstairs and make some solid contact and go for a pinfall, it looked like she was going for a splash. The queen gets up, and it's out of harm's way. Aminata now on the outside. She's looking up top. Heading upstairs herself. Perhaps she'll fare a little bit better than Sahara did. There she goes. That flipping senton. That's going to do it. 2. Oh, wait a minute. The challenger rolls her up. Another near fall. Oh, my God. Big kick from Sahara. This could be the opening she needs. She's got to follow up here. Oh, Sahara taking so much time. She drags Aminata back to her feet. Aminata, seeing stars, gets slapped right across the face, and Sahara gets caught with a forearm smash. That very well might have been a right hook. Full extended from the champion. That spinning neck breaker. Aminata, she's got to cover her here. Both women so exhausted, it's easy for me to play armchair quarterback and say they should do this, they should do that. I'm not feeling the pain that they are, but I also know how tough both of these women are, and I know if someone is going to put someone else away, it's going to require some quick prowess, the ability to follow up on big maneuvers. Queen Aminata heading back to that high-rent, high-risk district one more time. Another flipping senton. She connects. That's got to do it here. She's got her. She's got it wrenched in deep. And that is all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen.